Good morning. Wow. Good morning. I can't quite hear you. Good morning. Okay, come on. It's a football Saturday. A little bit louder. Good morning. That's better. My name is Karen Kuhn. I'm the executive director of the College of DuPage Foundation, and I am so excited that you're here joining us for breakfast. We hope you've had some good networking at your tables, but our program is about to get started. And we have a great group that's going to present today, and we hope you will join them and engage. The foundation is really run by a group of volunteers, men and women in our community who are just public servants. And it's so important that we say thank you to them, but we do make them work a little. So today's host is Keith Allen. He is a board member extraordinaire. He's a far better speaker than I am. And I think you're going to really enjoy him. And then you'll hear from Derek Madsen, our board chair, and on through with college leadership. Interim president Dr. Christine Hammond is here. So please enjoy, but also please don't be shy. There's, I think, some remaining breakfast in the back, coffee on your tables. And I have had a few people ask me where the restroom is, so it is out the doors and around the corner. So please enjoy and welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the College of DuPage Scholarship Breakfast for 2024. We enjoy having each and every single one of you here, and this college could not exist without you. I wanted to introduce myself. I am Keith Allen. I've been a member of the College of DuPage Foundation Board since 2017, I believe, and I am currently a co-chair of the governance committee. I am the guy who was the MC last year, and kids beware, if you do a good enough job, or if nobody else wants to do it, you will do it again. So here I am. So hopefully the sequel will be okay. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a few minutes. I know that this is there's a lot going on in the world today with this weekend. And so if there's any other weekend, I would just kind of jump right into it. But today I just want to set an intention and give us a little bit of a break. This is an opportunity to have some fun, to enjoy. All the hard work for everybody has been done. And so we just sit back, relax, and celebrate each other. And my son is 17. He's in high school. I'll share a little story that he had for me today and last week. I was talking about everything going on, and he told me, "Dad, you guys don't get it. You adults are leaving us with a world that has all these issues and, politics and wars and climate change and all these other things." I said, "Son, I cannot invalidate those stories. I get it. Those are very tough things you're dealing with, and I'm sure you guys are talking about them all the time." And I said to him, "But I just want you to know that there is another version of how this all works out. Somehow we all come together. This country comes together. Our communities come together. We use the technology and the brains that are in this room to create clean, sustainable energy, to create a sense of community, to finally realize that we're all on what we call spaceship Earth, going somewhere through the universe, and we're all doing it together, and we're going to get there together at the same time. So in light of all that, why aren't we working together?" So the intention today, my friends, the intention of this breakfast is to foster connections, inspire action, and build our college community. This breakfast will be a reminder that together we fuel aspirations, open doors, and build a legacy of success that resonates far beyond this room. We are going to have breakfast. Please feel free to get seconds, thirds. There's food back there. There's donuts. Do not leave the donuts. But come on back to your chairs and enjoy. Like I said, this is informal. We're also going to have a couple of scholarship speakers. College students who have received scholarships, they're going to speak. We're going to have a little bit of table sharing, and then we're going to have group sharing where people will come up, as we traditionally do, and speak at our microphones. And then we're going to get you home feeling good in about an hour or so. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our first speaker, which is Derek Batson, the president of the College of DuPage Foundation Board.
Why do I have to follow you, Keith? I mean, I don't know if I can get everybody excited, and I thank you, Keith. You did a great job last year. We expect better this year. I'm not gonna lie. I want everyone to know that there's gonna be some music that plays throughout different parts of the day. Keith curated today's playlist, so if you like it, tell him. If you don't like it, well, tell me. But then I'll tell him. So as Karen and Keith mentioned, my name is Derek Matson. I'm the chair of the College of DuPage Foundation Board. That used to be called the president, but I had some board members that just incessantly referred to me as Mr. President. So I insisted that we change that because it felt awkward. I'm up here to be very brief and to thank a few folks. Everybody in the room deserves thanks for being here and participating, but there are a few people that I'm fortunate enough to single out. I'll start with Follett Bookstore. They sponsored today's event. Representing Follett is Jennifer Peterson. She's the market leader for them. So Jennifer, wherever you are, thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. We appreciate that. We love our partnership with Follett, so thank you. The members of the College of DuPage Board of Trustees and College of DuPage Administration, Board Trustee Chair Christine Fenney's here. Thank you for joining us and thank you for all your support. We've got Interim President Dr. Christine Hammond here. Thank you so much. We're going to hear from her shortly. Vice President of Institutional Advancement, Walter Johnson. Thank you, as always, for your partnership and all the work you and your team have done for the College of DuPage. A couple of special acknowledgments. Past president of College of DuPage, Dr. Hal McAninch, and his wife Carol, thank you so much. I know you're always one of the biggest supporters of this community. Emeritus professor and distinguished alum and COD ambassador, George Match, who came in from California. He founded our culinary arts program. Yesterday was the George Match Culinary Challenge. So thank you, George, wherever you are, for coming in and for all your support. Thank you, George. Our scholarship program would not succeed without the many volunteers within the College of DuPage community, as well as the Foundation Board of Directors who assist in reviewing scholarships and work to place students in touch with these scholarship opportunities. I always tell people when I talk about my role as a volunteer that I do this for today. I mean, this is my favorite day. It feels like Christmas to me because this is why we do this, to build this community and to have recipients and donors be together in the same room and acknowledge the need for connectivity and growth within our community. So this is our favorite day generally. I thank all of you again in the room. You know, last year, I was fortunate enough to speak, and I spoke about the importance of the word community inside community college. And it was all about being part of this amazing community that made this all special. This year I'll take it one step further and simply say that what you're all doing, recipients chasing your dreams and donors helping with those dreams, you're responsible for building a beautiful community. And I applaud you all for doing that. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Christine Hammond. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith and Derek. Good morning, everyone. Do I get a rousing good morning, too? Good morning. Perfect. What a beautiful morning. Well, I have the privilege of serving as the interim president for the College of DuPage, and it is a privilege, and although I am new to your college, I am, after many years in higher education, all too familiar with the financial obstacles that can block the pursuit of higher education for far too many students. Lack of funds is the biggest obstacle to college attainment. Over the years, I've spoken to many college students who shared their struggles about funding their education. It's not easy. Each one of our students is at a transition point, right, scholarship winners? So you're in a transition phase, going from one aspect of your lives into what we all are confident will be a bright future. You, any of our students, should not have to forego your dreams because you simply cannot afford them. Thankfully, there are people who are willing to ease that burden. To all of our donors, especially those of you who are here today, not only do I thank you as an interim president and on behalf of our trustees, our faculty, and our staff, but more importantly, our students thank you. Today's event allows us to recognize your act of giving, your generosity. It allows you to see and hear firsthand the impact that your giving makes. Your generosity in pledging financial support is making a difference in the lives of these students. Let me give a special thanks to the College of DuPage Foundation and its executive board. You give time, much time I know, on behalf of this institution, using your influence to raise funds, which is not always easy. And those funds provide students with financial assistance for tuition and associated fees. Today is a day you can take pride in all that you have accomplished. I know it does feel a little like Christmas. Finally, to our scholarship recipients, take advantage of this opportunity. Your belief in yourselves has brought you this far. And trust me, you will be successful. I'm looking forward to hearing your stories today and in the future. Today demonstrates our collective power to turn dreams into reality. Thank you for supporting this remarkable institution, and most of all, our students. Thank you.
Thank you again, Dr. Hammond. We appreciate you, and also thank you, Derek, as well. The foundation is proud of the support we provide to the College of DuPage and the 500 students each year annually that receive different gifts from the foundation. Today is really all about you, the donors, our scholars, our scholarship recipients. Over the course of this morning, you're going to hear about the impact that the foundation has had, our donors have had. And also, I wanted to share that we're going to be offering an opportunity for you, the audience members, to share your own stories. So get ready, right? In about 15 minutes, we're going to bring you guys up, and anybody who wants to can share about how we have touched them and how their college experience has also shaped their lives. So in the meantime, though, I would like to introduce our two scholarship recipients that are being honored today. We're going to start with Bethany. Bethany Vang, I spoke with her and her mom earlier. Her mom was actually born in a refugee camp, and her family cared about education. And so she went to college. She put that on Bethany. And I will tell you, when I was speaking to Bethany, what I heard was she would do the job of a dental hygienist for free if she could. She would go around the country taking care of people who couldn't take care of their own teeth. And I just think that's a wonderful statement to know that you're going to be doing what you love to do. So why don't you come on up here and we'll learn a little bit more. Let's have a big round of applause for Bethany.
All right, good morning. My name is Bethany Vang. I just want to thank you all for your support and care for students such as myself. This morning I was so ecstatic to meet my donors. Hearing that they've actually visited my home country, it was amazing. Like, I felt, here in Illinois, there aren't a lot of Hmong people, which is what I am. And so when they knew who I was, whom like my background was, it was amazing. I felt so overjoyed and I felt so ecstatic. My journey at the College of DuPage began in the fall of 2021, straight out of the pandemic. I was shy, nervous, and excited for what the future held for me. And as the oldest of 4 children, and as the first generation born here in America, I felt a sense of responsibility to be a good example for my younger siblings. I applied for as many scholarships as I could, and for my first 2 years here, I was awarded the Presidential Scholars Award. I felt accomplished, I had lifted a burden off my parents' shoulders, and I could now dive into my future without anything holding me back. At the end of my second year here at COD, I was accepted into the dental hygiene program, and once again, I felt like all my prayers were answered. I am currently a second-year dental hygiene student with a heart to serve those who are underprivileged. My dream is to one day travel to countries that are in need of dental care. I enjoy volunteering, and I even served at Crest and Oral-B's Closing the Smile Gap in Chicago. And I have found so much joy in helping my patients and educating them on how to care for their oral cavity, because it is the gateway to the whole body. As I now enter my last year at COD, I was gifted the Michael and Sandra Myers Scholarship. This gift means a lot to me this year, as my younger brother is also attending COD. And it will help alleviate the pressure and stress on me and my parents. As many of you may know, the dental hygiene program is extremely competitive, and I no longer have the time to work. This gift will help to propel me faster into my future without the stress of having to pay off many loans. After I complete my associates in dental hygiene, I intend on attending courses at Concordia University to receive my bachelor's in healthcare management. With both of these degrees, I plan on working as a dental hygienist who advocates for the good and the needs of the patient. Dental hygiene is a field that has given me the opportunity to meet a variety of diverse people and tailor an individualized treatment plan for each person I encounter. Receiving both of these scholarships has not only given me a sense of relief, but also a sense of pride. I have been able to prove to myself that all my years of hard work have paid off. I have achieved these scholarships on my own. I would also like to thank my family for who I am today. My parents taught me the value of a good work ethic since I was little, and I can see the fruits of all that they have taught me. My younger siblings have also given me a reason to strive for the best version of myself. They are my motivation and the reason I work so hard. I hope to be a good example to them and be someone they can always look up to. Once again, I'd like to express my gratitude to the College of DuPage, the donors, and all the faculty for your generosity, kindness, and thoughtfulness. I can stand here today thanks to your gifts and your drive to help people like me. Your generosity has allowed for someone like me to be successful and to have a bright future ahead. I hope you will be able to continue to support COD students for many years to come. All that you do does not go unnoticed and can change the outcome of someone's life. Thank you for this opportunity to share my story.
Thank you so much, Bethany. I'd be amiss if I did not actually introduce Michael and Sandra Myers, who are actually sitting at my table. Can you please just stand up? Michael is a member of the College of DuPage Foundation Board. He does a great job, and really happy to work with you. Our next student is Tyler Lucas, who is the recipient of the Vistex Impact Scholarship. And I also spoke to Tyler, and amazingly, he's just like Bethany, right? These young scholarship recipients are focused on what they want to do. And he is focused on computer technology and other technologies. And if he had an opportunity to do it for free, what did he say he would do? He would actually take technology to disadvantaged people around the world to help everybody be connected. So Tyler, why don't you come up?
Hello, I'm Tyler. I am a recipient of the Vistex Impact Scholarship, and today I'd like to tell you my story. So back in 2023, I was just finishing some homework, and I received a text from College of DuPage, an automated message, telling me about a recommended scholarship opportunity. And this was the Vistex Impact Scholarship. And I briefly looked at it. It's basically, you talk about your past, present, and future with technology and how the scholarship could help you. And at first, I was doing my homework, and I finished it up, and I looked back at the scholarship, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do this. And yeah, I didn't. It took me a little bit to actually get to it. It wasn't until I went on a road trip with my family, and we went to New Mexico. It was beautiful. And on the way back, I was looking out the window a lot because of just how great the scenic views were. And when I was coming back, it was just the Midwest, rural Midwest. I don't find it too interesting. So I was thinking about, what could I do instead? So I could either talk to my family, I could play some games, or I could work on that scholarship that I didn't do that one time. And so I decided, hey, maybe I should go back to that scholarship. But then I was like, am I really gonna get this? And I thought about it a bit, and I'm like, there's so many opportunities in my life that I just have skipped out on because I just felt like they weren't worth going for. And I was like, I'm not gonna make this one be yet another one of those. So I'm gonna do this. And so over the rest of the car ride, I wrote up the scholarship, and when I was happy with it, after doing some revisions and everything, I submitted it off. And from that point forward, I didn't really expect anything. But to my surprise, 2 months later, I received the scholarship. And when I received it, I just felt happy that I actually took on that opportunity and I didn't let it just go away like so many other opportunities in my life. And I thought that was going to be it. I thought the reward from excellent donors at Vistex that was it. I thought that was going to be all there was to it. But to my surprise, 2 months later, I get an email about the scholarship breakfast event. And that was going to be an opportunity for me to actually thank someone from Vistex. And I was like, I have to do this. This is just something I have to do because the money I got from the scholarship, it helped me a lot. So I need to give my thank you. And so at first, when I got to that breakfast event, I didn't really know what I was doing. But eventually, I figured out where I needed to go. I found out the guy from Vistex, Mark, and we had a great conversation. We talked about technology, and then I talked about things like electric bikes, which we both talked about a lot. Yeah, it was great. And something that happened during that was I was given a business card, and he helped me get an internship. And I didn't expect this, because at first, like I said, I wasn't even going to do the scholarship. But it's like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. And so I went home. At first, I didn't really think it was even worth going for the internship because I was honestly intimidated by it because I'd only been working at a retail store, so it would have been a big change. But I eventually was like, I'm not going to let this opportunity go away, just like I didn't with the scholarship. So I did it. And I emailed him after a couple of emails afterward. He got me an internship. I applied for it, got an interview, and I got accepted. And I was just, it was crazy. And so a couple days later, I was in the building, and honestly, it was a little surreal to me because I didn't expect any of this. Like, it was so awesome. It was so awesome how far I had come. And, I learned so many big things because, it's a software company, and it's completely different from the retail experience I had. So it was a great learning experience. And I met a lot of great people, and it was just awesome. And that's why I think, really, to everyone here, I think a big recommendation I have for everyone is if you see an opportunity, you shouldn't, and maybe you feel like a little intimidated by it, or maybe you think it's not worth it, you should still go for it. I think it can make a huge impact in your life. like it did for me. And I think just for that alone, I think you should always try and go for it, because you never know what could happen. Big things could happen, massive changes to your life. And yeah, thank you.
And he mentioned Mark Baggio from Vistex is here. Can you please stand up for a second? He's also on the board. Thank you so much for your donation. And I know it's not on the program, but can I do this? And nobody ever stands when I do this, but all the members of the College of Foundation Board, College of DuPage Foundation Board, can you please just stand up and receive just a little, yeah, come on, go ahead, stand up. Oh, that's getting better every year. I think last year we only had like 2 or 3 stand up. There's a couple more still sitting down out there. I see you. We're going to talk about it. But they tirelessly work in order to make sure the students here are taken care of. And we're here to grow out the size of the foundation so more and more students each year can be taken care of. So thank you once again for your service. All right, we're going to change up the program a little bit from our previous years here. We are going to acknowledge the scholars in the room. We're also going to acknowledge the donors in the room, and then we're going to have a chance to share at our tables. So that's how this next 5 or 10 minutes is going to go. First, to everybody who is currently matriculating at the College of DuPage, whether you received a scholarship or not, can you please stand? Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to have you, and really to look into each of your eyes, to see you, and to know that you are our future. And like Tyler said, look, everybody listen to Tyler. I don't know where your next step is going to come from. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to look uncomfortable and scary, but take it, because you'll never know where you're going to end up. That's the best advice I can give to you, okay? All right. Thank you. As anybody here who is actually a donor, can you please stand up right now? I would love to acknowledge you. Thank you so much. In any way, thank you so much. Thank you. I've been telling a couple people I turned 50 on Tuesday. And so I'm officially over the hill. And this is the last time you're ever going to hear that. I always tell everybody I'm 35, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. But for this one situation, I know that it's interesting to look at 50 and to say that the years and the days of my life that are ahead of me are outweighed by the years and the days of my life that are behind me. And when that starts to be your conversation, you start to say, what am I contributing to the world? What will last? The money I make will not last. The words that I say here will be on some videotape and be gone in about 5 years, hopefully. What will really make a difference? And as you look throughout history, right? Socrates, various religious figures, it's what they contributed to the human race, how they made the people around them better. To quote Kermit the Frog, right? One of the best philosophers of our time. He said, whoever said that when your wish would be answered when wished upon a morning star, right? Somebody said it, then somebody believed it. And then look what it's done so far, right? That's what Kermit the Frog said. And everybody in this room who's a donor, you thought of something. You believed it. You saw a college that started in a small little trailer somewhere where we had to run back and forth to classes and to different things. That's even our mascot, right? And look at where we are now. This room is bigger than where this college started. And we're just having a breakfast here. What is your dream? And we're going to give you an opportunity right now for the next 5 to 10 minutes, everybody at the table, I want you to tell the people at your table what your dream is today, right? If you could accomplish anything, you had no restrictions, and you could change the world in one way, right? What would your dream be? Everybody at the table can share that in 30 seconds to a minute for each person, and we'll give you about 10 minutes, and we'll play some music while we do it, okay? Just let's get connected a little bit, and let's hear each other's dreams. Thank you.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down a road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off, won't you stand up and take a bow? And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, well, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
All right, let's go ahead and get back into the program. Thank you very much. That's the first time. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's great to get to know each other. It is great to get to know each other. And so if I can also point out our team members. Obviously, this is a College of DuPage Foundation Board event, but we're not the only ones at the college who raise funds on behalf of the college. So we have a team inside the college that does that as well. We work very closely with them. A team is led by Walter Johnson. And can we please have the Office of Institutional Advancement, everybody who's with that department, please stand up as well. Thank you very much. We're all on the same mission, so it's good for everybody to be recognized. All right, so now we're getting to it, the best part of the program. We would love for everybody who wants to come up and share their story about how the College of DuPage has touched their lives. There's a microphone here, and there's a microphone right over there, only 2 this year. If you can come up and just give us a minute or two of okay, yes, I see it. I see somebody volunteering their mom. I think that's a great idea. And anybody else, don't be shy. Whatever you say, we'll turn it into gold. Don't worry about it. Come on up, and we'll make it great. There we go. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Gus Vonderheide, and I found myself at the doorsteps of the hospitality program with Mr. George Match back in 1980, a long time ago. And in 82, I jumped right into my career, 44 years in the hotel business. I just retired from Hyatt Hotels after 30 years a few months ago. Oh. So I am a new grandpa this year. Things are going really well, but I'm just thrilled to see you here, George. I'm going to come over and say hello. But the COD put the idea and the industry in my mind those many years ago. And I never looked back. It was a career that I just cherished from start to finish. So I just always hold a safe place in my heart for the school. I now sit with Walter on the alumni executive committee. We work real hard on that golf outing that puts a lot of scholarships out there as well. So nice to be here this morning. Thank you.
Anybody else? Any brave soul? Come as you are. It's all good. Please, go ahead.
So I live with a single mom, and so education has always been something that I've always wanted to prioritize, especially wanting to move us forward. And being first generation, it's always been really hard to kind of figure out how to proceed things, especially with school. And so COD has actually helped me so much. It's helped me to get where I want to be, and it opened up a lot of doors for me. I've always wanted to become a nurse. I just didn't know how or didn't know the resources on how to get there. And the advisors, the staff members there, the professors that I've had have all really motivated me. And it opened up for me to become a CNA and a phlebotomist as like an introductory. And they're helping me a lot to transfer over to now a university. So it's impacted me in a lot of good ways.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jalen, and I'm sorry, I didn't memorize this, Mary Lynn Tomer Scholarship. I was hoping to meet who it was, but I don't think they came today. But I'm doing a health information management program. I got my associates right before the pandemic started shutting everything down. It was just an associates in arts though, and I've done a lot of retail. But I've really just got into like healthcare. I'm not great with blood, so I wasn't going to be a nurse or anything like that. But I did enjoy, after looking up healthcare information, I did like the management part of healthcare and just helping patients in a different setting, kind of in the background. I have one more semester left, this spring semester, and then we're doing our internship as well. So I'm just excited to kind of raise into management, but probably starting off billing and coding first. I really enjoy it. And yeah, COD has really helped me. Just I got married before the year started in December. So thank you.
Yeah.
So that was pretty expensive at the end. So I was stressing about how I was gonna continue my program. I think I liked how Tyler shared. I don't know where he went, Tyler. I think I was feeling kind of the same. I just applied for scholarships. I'm like, we'll see if something comes up. I was still working just in case, nothing came with the scholarships, but I was really excited just because I've never received a scholarship. So I was like, oh, thank you. So that really motivated me to like, okay, I can finish this program. So I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jakaya Overton, and I received the Tom Galloway Memorial Scholarship, and COD has really helped me realize that there's a community that you can always reach out to that also wants to see you succeed. I haven't always had the most supportive, immediate system. And so coming to school and striving for my education has always just motivated me that I can be who I want to be and my dreams are possible. I came to COD as an associate of science, trying to pursue a pre-medical route in university, and I recently just transferred, and I'm still in dual enrolled at COD, but I recently transferred to New York City to pursue my psychology major, or BA in psychology at Hunter College. And thank you.
We have time, probably about 2 or 3 more, so please come on up. Perfect. There's one more mic here that's empty. It's lonely. It needs a friend. Please.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Mercy Katnag, and I go by Maria. My 2 sons are a product of COD's Presidential Scholarship. One has finished at the Loyola University and is now an accountant, and the other one is at the University of Houston. And he's taking up information technology, I think. I'm also a recipient of the ASG scholarship because I'm at the crossroad of my life. I recently became a single mom. And I'm still managing properties for seniors, and I want to go, I want to go further up. I want to take care of them. So I took up long-term care, and I finished this spring, and I got that scholarship. And I'm very happy about it because I want to be an administrator. I'm sorry, why am I so nervous?
Oh, you're good, you're good.
I want to be an administrator for nursing care facility. So thank you so much, COD, and thank you so much, donors.
Hi, my name is Fatma, and I'm doing the 3+1 program with Lewis. I've always come from like a big family. My parents came here with their siblings, and we lived in like a small 2-bedroom house. It was 13 of us, my grandparents, their siblings, my parents' siblings, and their kids. So I do come from a big family, so I'm very blessed. But growing up with that big family, it would always be, okay, this person gets this amount of food, we can use this amount of money for this. And it was we all made our way to education, thankfully. But it was it was a very much difficult road. And the scholarship helped me very, very much, and I'm very, very thankful for the opportunities that College of DuPage has given me. So I'm just up here to say thank you because I am very grateful.
All right. Come on. We can do one more after him, too. Come on. And that'll be it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Damon Velez, and I just want to thank COD for giving me an opportunity to be awarded this scholarship. I've been to college 3 different times, and none of those times worked out. But here at COD, I actually found my home. The people at thank you. My professors, the advisors, the adjunct people, thank you to all of you guys, the board. You guys have really made this an incredible experience for me. Thank you.
I just want to start off saying that I'm not actually a COD student. I didn't receive any scholarship or anything. I'm here supporting my girlfriend, Nicole Spencer, who has been going through the radiology program. And if it weren't for all of you awesome people, the donors, the classmates, everybody, we wouldn't have been able to either afford this, get through this, without all your support. So I just wanted to say thank you on behalf of the students.
Thank you. All right, I think that's an appropriate end to this section. Just knowing how everybody here has touched somebody, and their boyfriend or girlfriend or family member. The Foundation Board, as a collective group of volunteers, just wants to thank you donors again for everything. Not only does your gift go to the college students, but it also goes to the college. And so there are various programs that come to the board seeking funding, and some of those funds go to those programs that help out the students. In fact, the college raises over $2 million annually for the students and the college. That deserves a round of applause. As we head into the holiday season, I am pleased to announce that we are still offering a match up to $100,000, or a matching gift of up to $100,000 for, it was introduced last year, and it's for any gift you give today, even if it's $1, $2, $5, $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, we will match, the fund will match that exact amount, and that will be given to the students. Somebody's out there waiting for that gift, and I ask you today to please give. Every single story here is about somebody who gave to somebody else. The world is not that cold as we are led to believe. And as I wrap up, I'm gonna give you a couple of quick stories. One, I'm part Cherokee, and so there's this old Cherokee fable story about a little girl who was talking to her grandfather, and they were by the campfire. And the grandfather proceeds to tell the girls, there are 2 wolves inside of you. One of the wolves is mean and evil-spirited, and it feeds on all the pessimism, and it keeps you in that dark place. But the other wolf is the good wolf, and the good wolf feeds on the positivity and the stories and all the dreams that you have. And those 2 wolves are constantly fighting with each other. And the innocent little girl says, "Grandpapa, which one of those wolves will win?" And the grandfather looks down at the little girl and says, "The one you feed." So there's a whole bunch of stories in today's world about how bad things are. Your job when you go out of here today is to take all the stories that you've heard today, all the stories of success, all the stories of taking a chance, all the stories of if it weren't for these people around me, and start feeding yourself those stories. That's what this college is all about. We're here to build community, and we've been around a long time. We started out maybe being laughed at. We started out maybe being discounted. We may have been told that we would never make it 10 years. Thank goodness those people weren't right. The story you have inside yourself will lead you to a different plane of existence. And when you get to that plane, it will just become ordinary life. And then you will seek out something else. But you gotta feed the right wolf. And that's what the College of DuPage is all about. And so today, at the end of our program, is there anything else I should do, Karen, before I lead everybody out? Bit of housekeeping. Everybody who's both a donor and also a scholarship recipient, after the program's done, we're going to take a group picture. So I want you to go out these doors, make a right and another right, and there's stairs right over here, and we're all going to take a group picture, so make sure you do that. And so what I'm going to do now, on our way out, is lead you in what has now become the College of DuPage tradition, I guess. People have been talking to me about it. You know, we said last year, look to your right and look to your left. And we were talking about that. Well, we've heard about the stories and the goals of the people around you. So I want you to look to the right. I want you to look to the left. You know their story. Now make sure they succeed. Thank you so much for everything.